And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs, now 7.5 games back.
Checking out San Antonio, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Well, Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Thaddeus Young out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, Powell and Covington, the duo at forward. The Talented pair of Lillard and McCullum in the backcourt. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Pass to Vassell. Murray from outside. Lillard pulls down the board. And here's Portland. McCullum finds Lillard. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Vassell. McCullum defends. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Covington. Pirtle against McCullum. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And stolen by Covington. Pass to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Murray against Nurkic. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
McCullum outside. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Lillard against Walker. Outside Young. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, he might look a little thin, even wiry out there, but Young is strong. And he has no issues finishing after a bump or a hack.
Now here's Lillard. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Covington, no good. Here's Vassell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Lillard passes to McCullum. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Walker with some nice D. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Powell. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Murray against Nurkic. Murray drives in. The shot won't fall.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity. You look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Pirtle a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
Portland trailing here. Timeout called. Portland, you know, Clark, on a per-minute basis, Pirtle's shot blocking and rebounding are near elite.
They really are, B.A., and it's hard for the average fan to pick up on that, but his game is not flashy. It's all substance, and he's got excellent timing at the defensive end and catches just about everything at the offensive end.
Here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made him a lot better on D.
It's stolen by Pirtle. McCullum against Walker. Pass to Murray. Outside Walker. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Walker's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
McCullum against Walker. Shot's good by McCullum.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Covington against Murray. Over Covington. Murray, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. it from distance. Lillard's got 5 now.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Here's Murray. They get the rebound. Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on the free throw. Love the shooting Walker provides. When he's hot, Clark, he can carry this offense in short stretches.
Well, B.A., you know every team can use a microwave score, and Walker is just getting started. Plenty of upside still to tap.
He hits the second from the line. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Lillard passes to Covington. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Outside Walker. He drops it from range. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Walker against McCullum.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. And here's McCullum. There's the drive. Pirtle with some nice D.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
It's Walker on the wing, covered by Covington. Young against McCullum. And the layup is good. Young's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And, you know, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, rejected by Lillard.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get it back. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball, gets the 2nd chance bucket. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Nurkic's shot is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the Spurs call time here. So for the Blazers, Sellers checked in for Covington, Nance comes in for Powell, and it's Snell in for McCullum. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Young. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's White in for Walker. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Misses the step-back jumper.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Johnson and Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Here's Snell. Pass to Nurkic. Johnson with a double team. Here's Snell, defended by Murray, and Snell gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to White. Launches it. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Here's Nurkic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. Nurkic hits them both. San Antonio trailing here. Down low. Here's Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Simons, defended by Murray. Pass to Zeller. And he's going for the lob. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, in Cody Zeller, I think they've got a guy who does all the little things like making good, smart passes and creating open shots for others.
I'm called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Smith, he's checked in for Nurkic. Here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Simons over McDermott. No good off the back of the rim. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
You know, expanding his offensive game more, McDermott showing he's more than just an outside sniper.
Pass to Smith. Inside. Here's Zeller. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zeller's got his second basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now Johnson. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Snell, covered by Johnson. Pass to Simons. And stolen by Murray. Here's White. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Snell, covered by Johnson. On the wing, Snell. Clock at 6. Johnson with the clock winding down. Oh, here's Zeller, slams it home.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
From deep three-point range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And the Portland fans, some of the most devoted in the league. Damian Lillard talked about that tremendous connection between city and team.
I think what we're doing with our team, how we're approaching each game and how we're, playing with that desire that you need to play with, we getting that reciprocity from our fans. They bring that energy every night. Us doing what we're doing and giving them a little bit more, they just keep taking it to a different level. So the energy and the excitement is just on a different level.
No doubt they are invested here in Portland, Grant.
No doubt at all, B.A. The folks here in the City of Roses love their Blazers, and boy, are they devoted.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Murray and White in the backcourt. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Eubanks in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Back to Murray. It's blocked. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And too long on the shot. The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Portland leading. Pass to Zeller. Here's Snell. Over Murray. And Snell gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Murray. There's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. It's Hernan Gomez with a drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Simons. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Timeout called. The Spurs, defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
For the Trailblazers, checked in for Nance. Powell comes in for Snell. And it's C.J. McCullum in for Simons. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Pirtle's checked in for Eubanks. Young comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for White. And it's Walker in for Murray. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Young. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's Pirtle. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Out to the wing. Zeller, the pass to Powell. Over Hernan Gomez. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Zeller. Zeller's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Vassell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Walker against Smith. Out to McCullum. Over Pirtle. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McCullum's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Walker. And here's Young. He takes it in. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 8 rebounds in the game. McCullum on the wing, covered by Pirtle.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Walker. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The pull-up J. Here's Covington. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCullum. McCullum's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Young with it, covered by Covington. Shot from 12. Oh, Covington with a block.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Pirtle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Powell. Zeller inside. Vassell with the rebound. To the inside. Pirtle. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. And the Trailblazers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And that one's good. Zeller.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. On the break. Here's McCullum. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. And there it is for him.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Smith. And San Antonio with a change here too. McDermott's checked in for Pirtle. McCullum against McDermott. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCullum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Lillard against Walker. Over Lillard. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
McDermott for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
He's good on the first of 3.
You know, reliability is important when you talk about NBA players, and Doug McDermott is valuable in that regard. He's not trying to do it all out there, just focusing on what he does to help the team be its best.
And the Blazers making a change here. Nance is checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in, and the second free throw is good. You know, McDermott is a floor spacer, but Clark, he can definitely be counted on under the hoop on offense.
Yeah, he can be, B.A., because he moves so well without the ball. He's an excellent cutter. That shot of his, that range and efficiency gives him an added step of quickness, and I think his field goal percentage reflects that.
And he makes all 3. The Trailblazers' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Lillard against Walker. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Walker. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Nurkic has got 10 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
McCullum, a pass to Nurkic. Now Powell. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Walker. Give him 8. McCullum with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Powell. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to McCullum. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Simons is checked in for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Vassell. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Outside White. To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Powell. Portland again missing. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's McDermott. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic just got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lillard. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
White for 3, and after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson finds Walker on the take. The kick out to White. Fires for 3. Nance pulls down the board.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs meeting. Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
C.J. McCullum has been leading the charge.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
C.J. McCullum was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you know, C.J. McCullum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Lillard and McCullum in the backcourt together. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Walker. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. Over Nurkic. And Nurkic with the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The rebound by the Spurs. Young's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pirtle against Covington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCullum. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
from the inbound. And Murray with the lay-in. Murray's got his first points of the game.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now here's Nurkic. Shoots over Walker. That one off the back iron and out.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Pirtle. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Now here's McCullum. He's got 14.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Covington against Young. He's off on that one. Good D by Covington. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's McCullum. That time on the assist by Lillard. McCullum's got 16.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Lillard against Young. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. Back to Young. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, you can't rattle Young. I mean, when he's focused on scoring, there's little the defense can do to stop him.
Covington passes to McCullum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And McCullum, no good on that one.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Good on that one.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And that one's good. Covington.
And I like the guts from Covington there. I mean, definitely getting bodied a little on his shot, but still keeps his focus and gets it to go down.
Now here's Murray. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
McCullum against Walker. Left side Covington. Back to McCullum. Fires the 3. That one is off. Walker with some nice D. Outside Murray. Pass to Vassell. The 3 ball. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. Now Covington, averaging around 5 points a game. Nurkic finds Powell. Back to Nurkic. Covington against Pirtle. Young inside. Shoots over Powell. Young can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Powell for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Vassell. Oh, Covington with a block. Powell in the post. Young's there. Powell's shot is off. The Spurs shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Vassell. Powell covers. Vassell can't get it to go.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Pass to Zeller. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Walker. Now here's Murray, defended by Lillard. Young against Covington to stop the drought. And Young the bucket on the assist by Walker. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, Thaddeus Young finding a nice little groove here, and when that's the case, hey, if you're his teammates, make sure he gets the rock.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For the Trailblazers, Nance comes in for Covington, and it's Snell in for Powell. And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott finds Murray. Knocked away. Pass to Eubanks. Shot clock at 6. Murray against Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Damian Lillard picks one up.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passing.
The free throw drops from Murray.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become?
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's White. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Offensive board. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Johnson's got 6 points.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
McCullum, pass to Zeller. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, Zeller is no stranger to contact. As a matter of fact, I like the combination he has of both finesse and power to go through that kind of defense.
Now here's McDermott. 5 points in the game. The drive by Murray. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Snell. Count it. He's got 6. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Zeller against Murray. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the baseline. They get it back. Eubanks goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. San Antonio shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Back to Murray. Simons is checked in for Damian Lillard. Shot from the inbound. Shot by Johnson, no good. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to McCullum. It's deflected. Johnson with it. 6 points for him. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to McCullum. Back to Simons. Six on the shot clock. The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Johnson passes to Murray. Here's Eubanks, defended by Zeller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Nance. Now here's McCullum from downtown. And McDermott pulls it down. McDermott's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Murray. And here's White. McCullum defends. White can't hit. Here's Simons. Ooh, ripped away. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside White. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on. He's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Nurkic just checked in for Portland.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
Now here's White. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 22 was their biggest lead. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Good on the shot. Nurkic has got 14 points for the game.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And so it's Portland. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, Murray and White in the backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Doug McDermott. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now here's Powell. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Snell. 5 on the clock. Over Walker. Walker pulls down the board.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
White can't hit. Nance against White. Pass to Powell. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Nance finds Nurkic. Here's Simons. McDermott against Powell. That one falls. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 34% so far in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
Down the first one for the Trailblazers. Covington's checked in for Nance, and Lillard subbed in for Simons. Young, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. He does not get the second one. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Now here's Nurkic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So for the Blazers, Little's checked in for Powell. Ellaby comes in for Snell, and it's Smith in for Lillard. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. The free throw is off from Nurkic. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Smith outside. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Here's Murray, and he gets it to go.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Covington. Now here's Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Young, the pass to Murray. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And then Young slams it in.
Tell you what, a little flash that time from Young as he finishes the play with a little extra flavor.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Now here's McCullum. Powell for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
First one falls for him.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
And he makes both free throws. Portland has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Nurkic. McCullum against Walker. With some arc. McCullum's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Takes a 13-footer. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young. That's good from Nurkic. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Well, the Spurs shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Covington against Murray. To the paint. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game. Nurkic up top. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
About Young. Back to Walker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Throw good, Walker. And here's McCullum. Outside Covington. Here's Lillard. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Oh, rejected by Lillard.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Nurkic's shot is good.
It's going to take more effort than that to stop Nurkic from scoring. He's a tough-minded big who plays with physicality.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Covington passes to McCullum. Back to Covington. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Murray. There's the drive. Oh, what a finish in traffic. My goodness.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Young against Lillard. Tipped.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
And stolen by Covington. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Powell. It's tipped. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Powell covers. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top three, it's now the top four, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Back to Lillard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. With the drive. Here's Pirtle. It's good from in tight.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Now here's Covington. Powell outside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Back to Murray. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Major muscle from Pirtle. Just bully balling the defense with his interior game.
Here's McCullum. Oh, nice D from Walker. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Covington. Pirtle against Zeller. And here's Lillard. Fires from deep. Walker with some nice D.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pirtle, the pass to Young. Powell against Murray. Shoots over Powell. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That free throw misses. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Now here's McCullum. Out to Powell. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Johnson against Zeller. The jump hook. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Damian Lillard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Murray. The Blazers making their last shot. Right side, Walker. Pirtle in the post. Defended by Lillard. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 31.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Murray. The 3 is up. Off target.
And I just love how he uses lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.